Hey Internet, welcome to Thermodynamics tutorial. This is a made-up question. So we're just converting 2 kilogram mass into weights for various units. There's no free body diagram, so we can skip step 1. Step 2 lists all the given values and find the unknown. So we're given 2 kilograms. We want to find weight in various units. So step 3, find the formula for weight. W is equal to mg, so W is weight is equal to mass multiplied by gravity. So first one is newtons, so that is your mass multiplied by gravity multiplied by the conversion unit for newtons. So these two multiplied by each other, and then you have the conversion factor to cancel out these units, and then that gives you your Newton. So that's 19.62 newtons. And then step 5, find it in kilonewtons. Basically divide this one by 1000. So 0.01962 kilonewtons. Now we've got kilogram meters per second squared, pretty much just your straight multiplication, mass multiplied by gravity, no conversion factor. It is as multiplied, so it's just 19.62 kilograms meter per second squared. Now we got kilogram force. So this is a double conversion factor. You've got your mass multiplied by gravity. You've got your 1 Newton conversion factor. And then you've got your kilogram force with your Newton conversion factor. So as you can see, they cancel out the units. So it's just 2 conversions. And we're left with 2 kilogram force. So the 9.81 will cancel out with the 9.81, and the 1 divided by 1 remains unchanged. Okay, so there we have it. We've still got 2 more. We've got the imperial ones. Okay. So first you've got your mass conversion factor, so 2 kilograms converted to pound mass. So you've got 2 divided by 1, the kilograms cancel out. The 2 remains because 2 divided by 1 is still 2. Then you've got this pound mass conversion, and then you've got your imperial / US customary standard gravity. Okay, so you just multiply all these 3 and you'll get 142 pound mass per foot per second squared. Alright, and it's pound force for the final one. So similar to kilogram force, we're just doing a double conversion factor. So you've got your gravity, which will cancel each other out. And then you've got your pound mass and kilogram conversion. So the kilograms cancel. You've got your pound mass over there. And then that unit will also cancel out with this pound mass as well. So you're just left with 4.41 pound force. Okay, so the key takeaway for this question is 1, know what weight is, which is mass times gravity, which should be ingrained, and you should know this off by heart, given how many exercises we've done. And second is just understand which weight to use in what situation. Okay, disclaimers, the method is correct, however I do make calculation mistakes. I encourage you to solve it yourself and see if you get the same answer. Before we leave, I highly encourage you to save this video onto your PC just in case this video or channel gets taken down while I follow all copyright laws. Sometimes things just happen. You can do this by using snipping tool. So click on your snipping tool icon in your taskbar. If it's not there, open your Windows search, type in snipping tool, click on it. If you're on a Mac, use the Mac equivalent of snipping tool. Alright, so follow these steps if you've never used snipping tool before. Open it up. So once you have it open, click on video option, click on new. Left click and drag the rectangle, cover the YouTube screen. Hit the start button in snipping tool, wait for the countdown. Hit the replay button on YouTube, let the video finish. Hit the red square in snipping tool to stop recording and then save your video. So like and subscribe, share with your friends because this is a made up question. So they probably won't be able to find it. If you got questions, comments, or if you found a mistake in this video, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.